teacher. That's my day job. I teach intro to writing at USC. I hope that nobody here is affiliated with USC. If you are, keep everything I say a secret. I had one of the star football players.
Welcome to Pegasus vs. the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy, city boy.
All right, you guys, we're back at it, man. We're checking out Amy Silverberg. Yeah, Amy Silverberg. When your student writes a story about having relations with you. SpaghettiOs. Anyways, we're going to check this out. This is on a Comedy Central stand-up channel. So make sure you go over there, you subscribe to their channel, support their channel, watch their content. And also make sure you're checking out Amy Silverberg, because I'm sure she's still doing comedy, selling tickets, and stuff like that, because you want to support these people that we're checking out on the channel. And yeah, man, it's funny because I've had a couple of female comics on the channel, but not as many as I probably should have, because I was like, what did I just watch? The Whitney Cummings joint. She kind of snapped. So yeah, we just mixing it up, you know what I'm saying, having a good time with it. But yeah, we about to check this one out. For you guys not familiar with me, I have a music reaction channel. It's at Black Pegasus Raps, if you'd like to check that out, if you're into music reactions. I'll link it in the description. Also, me and my buddy Don started our 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast channel. And over there, we take on, you know, lighthearted stories and quirky trending topics. We got like a game show we're working on. So if you guys want to start tapping in over there, releasing content on all of these channels and just trying to bubble for real on YouTube. This is the full-time gig, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, let's get after it. This is when your student writes a story about having relations with you. Amy Silverberg. Wonder how she's going to set this up. That's interesting.
I'm a teacher. That's my day job. I teach intro to writing at USC. I hope that nobody here is affiliated with USC. If you are, keep everything I say a secret. I had one of the star football players in my class. I told the class they could write a story about anything. He wrote a story about wanting to fuck his teacher. Honestly, very nice.
Yo, the star football player? That's kind of wild.
My name's Amy Silverberg. In that story, the teacher's name was Jamie Goldstein. Very close. In that story, he said that he wanted to have sex with the teacher on the handlebars of his bicycle, and that afterwards she would like it very much and feel fulfilled. I was like, you took the teacher's pleasure into account. B+, baby, right? Not everybody does. You have to reward them when they do. I look young, so the female students always email me really familiarly in like lowercase letters. One of my students emailed me, she goes, "Dear Amy, I won't be coming to class today. I took the morning after pill and I don't feel well. ... You know how it is." I was like, why do I know? Of course I know how it is. I was like, stay home. I use the NuvaRing. It's very confusing. Comes out on the dick half the time like a hula hoop. We're still figuring it out, you know?
Yo, she's kind of lit. What the hell's going on here?
I got a fan letter. I got my first fan letter. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It wasn't from stand-up. It was because I published a story in a magazine, and a man emailed me through my website, and he said, "I just want to let you know that story you wrote kept me up at night, especially the scene where the woman's in the kitchen. Wow." And I wrote back, and I said, "Thank you so much for saying that." And then he wrote back, "Can I come on your tits?" What an elaborate troll. This guy read my fiction. People don't read. He analyzed it. So I wrote back and I said, "It's May I come on your tits." Because you got to get the grammar correct.
I hate you MFers in the comments. I hate you MFers in the comments that do shit like that. It's me. It's this. I'm good. Okay, teacher, damn.
I myself went to a big party college. Yes. I went to UC Santa Barbara. I used to have a friend at that time who would get so drunk, she would come home, take out a frozen waffle, be too drunk to put it in the toaster, go up to her top bunk, put it in between her hot thighs, and eat it like that, partially defrosted.
That's nasty as hell.
This friend's now 30. I reminded her of this. She goes, oh yeah, the waffle trick? I still do that sometimes on the way to work. I was like, that's so deranged.
The waffle trick, dude, that sounds dirty as hell, bro. Man, ain't no one trying to have no fishy ass waffles.
You could eat a protein bar. You could intermittent fast. And she said, I like to eat the Eggo from in between my Legos. Which is such a good motto. I was like, you gotta keep doing that. I'm of the age where I'm going to a lot of bachelorette parties. I don't know if anybody here has been to a bachelorette party. Yes, good. Last one I went to, we played this game where we asked the future husband a bunch of questions, recorded his responses, and then in real time asked the future wife, see if their answers matched up. The questions were like, where's the craziest place you had sex? Or when did you know you were in love? We asked her, what's your deepest, darkest secret? She said, well, this is incredibly embarrassing, but I know that this is what he would have said. So I'll just say it. I like having my nipples played with and sucked. That's your deepest, darkest secret? She goes, no. She says, I'm afraid that when I have a baby, it's gonna nurse and I'm gonna get turned on and come. We said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then we played her future husband's response on the monitor. He goes, her deepest, darkest secret. She once had Jack in the Box 5 nights in a row. She said, please don't tell anyone.
Yo, that's freaking disgusting. It's funny because that joke, the way it hit for me, like you see the crowd, look at these girls in the front row laughing. Like, look at their faces. But it crept up on me because I thought about how, like, I was like, this bitch is dirty as hell. Like, what? Who even thinks like that's crazy? But then I just think the premise of that is actually low-key insane. And what's funny is, what if it's not a true story? What if this isn't a true story? What if this is she made that joke up? Bro, that's crazy. That's good-ass writing regardless.
All right, I'm going to leave you guys with one more. Have any of you been skydiving? It's great. I went skydiving for the first time recently. When you go skydiving for the first time, you get attached to someone. I was attached to someone very tall. When he saw me, he said, oh, good, I like them small. So I was like, this is great. This can't go wrong. I was then attached to his dick. When he walked, my legs flailed in the air. Then we sat in the plane for what felt like a lifetime. And he whispered into my ear, you'd make a great jockey.
Small people do make good jockeys.
Not the worst compliment a man has ever given me. Right before he jumped out, he goes, do you want regular or extreme? I was like, I want regular, you fucking loon. I've never been skydiving before. So then he jumped out, me attached, proceeded to give me a tour of his hometown of Lompoc, California. Wind rushing through his hair. He's like, "That's the Cheesecake Factory where I met my girlfriend. That's the park where she fucking broke up with me. That's my duplex. I have a roommate. We get a pretty good deal. We have a balcony.
While
We
you're
grill out.
skydiving?
Weather permitting." Then when we landed, he goes, "Oof, I barely felt you. That's why I like them small. I feel as though I'm on my own." This guy gave a tour to himself.
Holy sh! Yo, she's good. I like her. So she has a different style of comedy for what I've watched on here, and I really like how she writes and sets it up. And for some reason, the jokes hit hard as hell, but they hit harder a little later for me. Like, I'm like, putting it all together, I'm like, there's like this shock factor where I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. I like that. That's dope. That was my first time seeing Amy Silverberg. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to say it again. You guys know what it is, man. Support Comedy Central's channel that's putting these up. Support the comedians. And, bruh, you know what it is.
City boy, city boy.